Hello, everyone. Um, so I'm going to be just doing a reflection video today, and then I think I'll be interviewing some other people today as well. I don't think I'm going to be doing Omegle for the next, well, at least for today. Um, yeah, I was doing some meditating earlier on this 21-day meditation challenge with Deepak Chopra. And today's centering thought was, um, well, let me read it. As I let go of the need to arrange my life, the universe brings abundant good to me. And I was talking with my roommate earlier, um, and I was like, "Oh, I have like a whole list of things to do," and I crossed something off my list, and she said, "Carry your list lightly," which is such a Buddhist thing to say. Um, and today I guess I'm reflecting on sometimes when I want to just be as productive as possible. I hold to a rigid schedule and don't allow myself to really breathe with what's going on. And today I would like to do that a little more. I just feel so thankful to be able to be in a position to do what I'm doing here, acting and doing some short films and doing this channel and writing. I feel very lucky, and I'm trying to find this balance because if I don't have like a schedule or a routine for myself, I end up not being productive at all. And then I feel bad at the end of the day because we only have so much time. And I know that I have a lot to offer this world, and I want to give as much as possible, and I want to learn as much as possible and share as much as possible. Time has already gone by, and some people my age have already made hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. And sometimes I feel really bad about myself. Sometimes I feel guilty that I haven't used my skills or time or energy towards making money, saving money. That, and also, I could have been doing this 5 years ago. you know, like if I had started this 5 years ago, where would I be now? And for me, setting up a routine and doing things helps me to get into a mind space that's productive, that's present, that doesn't dwell on that stuff. And and it doesn't help to dwell on any of that because right now is right now. And I've been doing this channel now for over 200 days. I think I'm on like week 31 or something of this process. I'm very proud of myself for that. And for those of you out there who struggle with this too, finding the Goldilocks placement of how do I set up a schedule where I am productive, but how do I not have a schedule that's so rigid that I'm just like going through the motions without thinking, without breathing, without being with myself, without being present, while also, finding that balance while also finding that creative energy that is in us and in me and in you. And how do we find that balance? I have so many different strategies. I guess, I have this by my side every day. I don't read it every day. I don't work on it every day, but I look at it every day, you know, and I write. and I have my self-help books and my Tony Robbins workshops and stuff, and just finding those things that can help me every day make steps forward, you know. Yeah, I'm very thankful. Very thankful. Another thing, one last thing, I won't make this too long, is that Tony Robbins workshop was so good. Like like I am able to get into my body more, get into my voice more, invest in my voice, and see that energy and how important that energy is to shifting my identity, shifting my mind space to be able to do the things that I want to do. There's something about the workshop though that seems like that a that it's generating this identity that's also distanced from being a person. you know, I had really admire Tony Robbins and everything that he does, and that energy. I think that's so good. It's really healthy to be able to be productive. But there's also something about it that is distanced. It's there's a distance there. And what's really paramount is being present with a person without judgment. And there's something about Tony Robbins stuff that is somewhat judgmental. And it's really important to eliminate that as much as possible. Self judgment, self labeling is the antithesis to being present, I think. And being present while also generating energy to move and to be versatile and to love what you're doing and to embrace it and to shift your mindset from a rigid mindset of complacency or to a mindset of dynamism and creativity and the want to build. That is an entrepreneurial mind, you know. That is the entrepreneurship mind, it's the artist mind, it's the creator's mind. I don't think Tony Robbins has figured that out. I mean, easier said than done, but I highly recommend Tony Robbins' workshops or his books. I'm sure his books are great. There's so many different books to read, you know. Artist's Way, Be Here Now. I'm reading this book, Vagabonding, that Tim Ferriss recommended. There's also this book that I always put my laptop on, Tools of Titans, which is, as you can see, the tactics of routines and habits of billionaires, icons, and world class performers. You know, I think the thing that keeps me motivated to keep going most every day is continuing to read these books, continuing to listen to these podcasts. You know, and I have these friends who are also creators, and one of my roommates on a Newbury. I mean, she works every day on stuff that she cares about. And it's so apparent just how important she believes her work to be. You know, the work that I'm doing here, I think, is unbelievably important. If I didn't think it was important, I would not be doing this every day. You know, my friend Jake Letizia, he has a podcast called Talking to Myself. It's been doing really well lately, and it's because he has gone on to do it for 100 weeks in a row, and he did not miss one. And I don't know if you're listening, Jake, but I'm like so proud of you. You're such an inspiration to me. And it's surrounding yourself and knowing people who lift you up, people who know that what they're doing is worth something and And when you believe in their vision, when you believe in the thing that they're doing, like that, what friendship that is. I have a lot of insecurities. I have a lot of insecurities, and I get paranoid a lot. I often think that people, I don't know, don't like me, which I'm sure isn't the case. I'm sure there's some people who like me and some people who don't, you know. But that gets in my way. I think one of the biggest obstacles for me is appeasing other people to gain their graces, I guess you could say. Like I want to be liked by a person. I don't want people to be jealous of me. I don't want people to be I'm a happy person, so like when people see that I'm happy, often sometimes people are like get annoyed with me or it's a self um what is it a projection. Sometimes when I know people who don't really know me very well, they get jealous or they don't believe, it's all like when people don't like you or when people say something about you that you're this way or that way, it's a projection of their own insecurities. I mean, it's that is what it is. And I've gotten much better, since being here at grad school. I've gotten much better at identifying that and letting them deal with that and then allowing me, myself, to work on me. Because that's all I have in my life is me. At the end of the day, I'm going to be dying on my own. Like my parents are not going to be next to me. I hope not. I hope they don't ever have to witness that. But like we go in, we leave this world on our own, and I want to be proud of the things that I've done in my life. I want to be proud, and the connecting the dots on creating this channel and putting my heart and soul into like going out and auditioning and putting my heart on the line with some of these auditions, just going out there every day, doing stuff. That is a life worth living. And I am day by day working to adjust my mind and my habits to be able to be proud, to be able to live a life that I'm going to be proud of at the end of it. you know, when I'm on my deathbed, what am I going to look back and think about? What did I not take risks in? What didn't I put myself out there to do? Those are the regrets that I'm going to have. So, like putting myself in the 90-year-old Kenny mind space, this is why I like talking to old people so much, is because like they look back and they have regrets, they have thoughts. But if we listen to older people, we get an idea of the things, youth is wasted on the young. What were the things that they didn't do when they were younger? What are the things? I mean, now we live in a different culture, right? So that's the kind of translation that you need to do with older people. Like, what are the cultural differences now? And what will the culture be when we're 90? Looking back. I mean, I have 60 years till I'm 90. That's a lot of time. Just think if I did videos every day for 60 years. All the people that I'd meet. There's so much to do. I mean, there's a lot of time left still, knock on wood. But also you never know when you're going to get hit by a bus. You never know when you're going to get hit by a car or come down with COVID or come down, with a deadly disease or cancer or when, you have no idea. So why not just go out there and just fucking do it? Why not? Our time is limited. We all have things that we like. And if you don't have something that you like, try something and see. See what you like about it. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? If you're poor or not living in America, or if you live in a culture where you don't think that you can be yourself, or I mean, it's tough if you're younger. If you don't know how to drive, if you're living in a spot with your parents and there's really no way out, and you're in a COVID time, and it's quarantine, what's awesome is that there are places online, there are communities online where you can go and you can find things that you're interested in. Now you can be literally isolated in your room and you can go and you can find things that you like, but find things that connect you to people, that can build these social bonds, and then work with those people to do a book club, or go out and help homeless people, or uh, for me, that in my mind, that's rewarding and fun. But but I'm old. I guess I'm old. I have an old mind. Go out to a bar, an outside bar, if it's not too cold out. Just get out there, meet people, connect with people who also are passionate and have that glint in their eye. That Tybaltian glint, as some people say it in the theater. Like Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet is like this crazed sword fighter who ends up like killing Romeo's friend. And he's like this, passionate, crazed, but like how exciting it is to be crazed about something, to be passionate about something, Oh. Anyway, I'm like not even looking. I'm just kind of like looking off to the side. I'm not even. That's my reflection, guys. That's my reflection. His hair. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay. Gotta pay the rent. Gonna read a play. Gotta write a bit of a story that I've been doing. What else do I have? What else do I have? I got my list. I need to review my lines for acting. I'm gonna go biking again. In the morning, I usually go biking. I wake up. I wake up at like 6. I write my pages, and then I bike. Today I biked and I ran, and then I biked again. I'd like to bike again today. Eat lunch, pay rent. Then I'm gonna read some stuff for fun. I'm gonna send in an audition video, send some emails. Oh, and then I have this chair that's in the back of my truck that I have not. It's been sitting in the back of my SUV for like 3 weeks, and I need to dump it out. So I need to do that. I've been wanting to try a juice cleanse. Crazy, but I want to do it. I want to try it. I want to try a 3 or 5 day juice cleanse. And then I think I'm going to do a video with maybe one of my cohort members today. She hasn't gotten back to me. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, looks like she would like to. So I have a few questions that I've written up that I'll ask her. And I'm going to ask a bunch of my cohort members these same kind of questions and put them online because I know these people really well, and they are just so caring and driven and committed to their self-development. So I'm sure that they would be interested in talking. So you'll meet them. And then I'll answer these same questions too in a later video. But anywho, I have been going on for a little while now, and I hope you guys are great. And thank you guys for the continued support by watching and listening. And we're on a journey here, guys. We're on a journey. And every day is just a new lesson. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side, okay? Bye bye.